But we...
Today I'm going to take you on a tour of Egypt. I have always enjoyed taking trips, however, have never been fortunate enough to leave the country. So we're going to take an imaginary trip out of our country and into mysterious Egypt. We are going to experience their cultures, from the food Egyptians eat to the holidays that they celebrate. So please join me on a fun learning adventure as we encounter Egypt at its best. Our first stop in Egypt will be visiting a typical Egyptian family and discussing their family values. They tell us the following main points about the average family in Egypt. The family is the most important component in Egyptian culture. The family includes both the immediate and the extended family. Family plays an extremely important role in all social affiliation. Favoritism is positively viewed since it's supported by the whole family. Our next stop on our Egyptian learning rendezvous is a typical Egyptian school. We are going to ask the staff members about their education system. Here are the responses we got from the staff. Education is highly valued in Egypt. Children ages 6 through 15 go to school for free, and it is required, which is very similar to the United States, unless you attend a private school, which of course costs money. There is a high dropout rate due to poverty. The education system is split into the state system or the Azarite religious system. Schools in the state system and private schools are under the administration and supervision of the Ministry of Education. Schools in the Azarite religious system are watched directly by the Egyptian Prime Minister. And off we go to our next stop on our trip, an Egyptian restaurant to discuss Egyptian cuisine. We wanted to find out what typical Egyptian meals entail and what some Egyptian specialties are. Here are a few responses that we received. Local specialties include roast pigeon, grilled laundry beans, which Americans know as eggplant, kebabs, and chicken. Beers, wines, and other drinks are served at bars and restaurants, like here in the U.S. You should try not to drink during the day in the month of Ramadan. Their national dish is considered fol mudama, or mashed fava beans. And bread, called aish mari, is usually served with most of their meals. Egyptians are known for stuffing spicy rice and vegetables like green peppers, eggplants, and tomatoes to make mashi, which are rolled in grapevine leaves or cabbages. And lastly, shawarma is a popular sandwich made of shredded meat or chicken rolled in pita bread with tahini sauce. Next on our trip, we will go to talk to some true Egyptians about the holidays that they celebrate within their culture. We just want to find out some of their bigger holidays, like those comparable to the U.S.'s Christmas and Easter. And when we ask them to describe some of their holidays, this is what they share. Ramadan, which is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar, is also an important month for Muslims. Ramadan commemorates the time when God revealed the Quran to Muhammad. During this holy month, Muslims try not to eat, drink, or smoke until the sun goes down each day. Many cafes and restaurants don't even open until after sundown during Ramadan, and shops that close earlier, public transportation is less frequent, and life just kind of takes a halt. Christmas in Egypt is celebrated on January 7th. On Christmas Eve, Egyptians go to church in a brand new outfit, and the Mass lasts until midnight. After church, they eat a special Christmas meal at their houses, which is called fasa. The main food in this meal is rice, bread, garlic, and boiled meat. Then in the morning, people visit their friends, and neighbors, and pass around kites, which is a type of shortbread, and it is eaten with a drink called shorbat. Now let's talk fashion. We need to find out what kind of clothing is worn by Egyptians. Let's ask the same Egyptians we spoke to about the holiday information. They told us that men normally wear which is a long robe with trim around the neckline and long sleeves. Then they mentioned that older Egyptian women usually wear malaya, which is mostly black and also like a long piece of fabric that has long sleeves. Next, they told us of the clothing worn by religious women. These women are usually younger than those who wear the malaya, and their piece of clothing is called the Islamic Sharia. But overall, they said that most Egyptians wear the usual Western clothing, and there are Western clothing shops there to purchase. And now, it's officially time to go back home. I hope you enjoyed your mini vacation to Egypt. Learning about different cultures is interesting. Being able to learn about another country's views on family life, education, food, holidays, and clothing is very valuable to witness in your lifetime. It allows you to see how others live in this world and opens your eyes to different things. I hope you were able to learn something about the Egyptian culture. Make sure to come with us next time on our next trip to learn more interesting things. Thanks for joining me.